Hi, everybody. Brad Johnson here for Bottom Line Thursday. Who else is here? I
Chris,
think I can see you.
Chris Boling. Thanks, Brad.
Chris
All
Meyer,
right. Nice.
same usual suspects.
All right. Well, I'm the guest speaker, so I guess I better come up with some content.
No,
Yes,
you will.
time
Thank
is
God.
ticking.
Thank
Okay,
goodness.
how about a question that not everyone might know the answer to? I guess if I asked a question everyone knew the answer to, it'd be a waste of time totally. So this hopefully won't be a complete waste of time. So let's say, close your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes. Let's say you have a flexible spending account
Yeah.
Okay.
and you're making your annual election because you know this next year you're going to get LASIK done,
Ooh,
you
yeah.
know,
Real expensive.
and it costs a couple $1,000. So you put that in your FSA. And you're locked in, once you make that contribution election and you get midway through the year, and let's say you're about a couple weeks out from your appointment, and your doctor says, you know what, your health has changed, so I don't feel comfortable doing this procedure anymore.
Hmm.
So I won't do it for you.
That's real
You're thinking,
unfortunate.
well, I appreciate you looking out for my health, but you're not looking out for my FSA. Can you go back to your employer and say, hey, something happened. Here's what happened. My medical situation changed. Is that a qualifying event so that I can undo my election? So I don't have to quiz you because I think you guys know the answer. But
Normally, it's too bad, so sad. Why don't you go on the Amazon FSA site and buy $2,000 worth of
Buy
Band-Aids?
all the Tylenol you can find. Yes.
and you would both be accurate. So that would not be a
Yeah.
qualifying event by the IRS, and it falls into I think it's the tough cookies provision of the regulations. I don't know
Yes.
what subsection that is, but yeah. So
13. 13. So,
it
yes.
has subsection
Unlucky
13,
13.
paragraph B4, niner. And yeah, so that's the answer to that question.
So you
So
say that, and then I think back to 5 years ago, right around this time, we shut the world down and you couldn't get your medical procedures done. Did we not at all think about that? I don't recall that as any topic when we were going through all the other oddities of COVID. I
No.
mean,
And you,
furloughs and layoffs and
right.
changes in Cobra election, all this stuff. I never remember anything about
Yeah.
FSA.
But you
there
could
was
not get
weird
any
stuff
done.
on FSA, but I think it's pretty much anything goes, which is 13B subsection niner in that
Okay.
same set of tough cookies regs that it might have had some leeway, but yeah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because you think of all the qualifying events, that nothing is in there for health status, which could impact your income, could impact your ability to do your job. Those are different things, but yeah, just straight
Yeah.
up, my doc doesn't want to do it now for, oh, wow. Yeah.
It is interesting though. I mean, that's about as close. There's plenty of situations it's like, no, you just can't do that. But
Right.
that one, health status, it actually is kind of surprising. I guess unless they just don't want the employer having that info to make those decisions. Who knows? But
True.
anyhow, so
Oh, that's a
those
new
are
one.
All right.
quiz of the
So,
day.
okay, I'm going to throw a curveball at you. If I quit that employer and I've only made half of my contributions into my FSA,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do reduce the bleeding.
And
true.
you get, yeah, and you get your full amount.
So you could quit. Now you still get the chance to apply Band-Aids typically during a run-out period, so you can sell
Yeah.
black market Band-Aids.
Yeah, and now I've only contributed a
Many in
thousand,
Japan.
not 2,000 that I'm never going to get back.
Yeah.
That the
Yeah,
administrator of
And then
my
I have no job and no way to pay for
well,
the
yeah,
LASIK or groceries, but hey, I
but
got
think
around
of
the
all that
tax
you saved on
regulation.
your FSA
I
deductions.
did
And
save some.
let's look at the big picture here, guys.
I just
Really,
clear that we could look at that as an option. Not a
I
good, but that is an option.
Oh,
it technically is an option.
All right, we have solved the
another
problem.
good one, Brad.
I appreciate your creativity.
We'll see you, Brad. Thanks again.
All right, see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.